necessary medical equipment, hospice, diagnosis-related drugs, and trained professionals, all at no cost to you. Everything is 100% covered by Medicare, and Ave Maria Hospice does the paperwork. Ave Maria Hospice serves not only Gillespie County, but every adjoining county as well. Through God's mercy, they seek to relieve the pain and suffering of individuals nearing the end of life. If Ave Maria Hospice sounds like the answer for you and your loved one, call them at 830-997-1709. That's Ave Maria Hospice of Fredericksburg, 830-997-1709. And God bless.
KNAF time is 12:32. This is Richard Zowie. Again, we currently have no new funeral announcements. When we do, funeral announcements are brought to you by Shutter Funeral Homes and by Fredericksburg Funeral Home. This segment of local news is brought to you by Lochte Feed and General Store. And again, with the Golden Hub Senior Center, they are serving more than 100 homebound seniors in Fredericksburg through their Meals on Wheels program. And they also, because of the uncertainty of the growing threat of COVID-19, they are working hard to keep you safe as well as themselves. They suggest limiting contact and practicing social distancing. They will be offering curbside pickup once a week on Mondays. They will be providing the Monday hot meal, and the remainder of the week's meals will be frozen. You need to make your reservations by Friday 9 a.m. for the following week. They will be offering 8-ounce cartons of milk by request, limit of 3 per week per person. Pickup will be Mondays, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They will still be in the office Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. if you need to make a reservation or need assistance or information. They encourage you to purchase a meal ticket to even further limit contact. A $50 ticket gets you 11 meals for the price of 10. They will hold on to the ticket for you and punch it as needed. Please remember they will not refuse service to anyone 60 or older who is unable to donate to the cost of their meals. They will continue to keep you updated on any changes. They're here to help you in any way they can to get you through this difficult time. And again, more on the Meals on Wheels program. Again, seniors 60 and older may sign up Friday to have a full set of meals for the following week ready for drive-through and pickup. Again, we discussed that as well. And they also have more information. They are looking for donations for the food shelf. And the food shelf is located on the porch of the Golden Hub Senior Center. Please drop off any shelf-stable food items and any personal items, such as shampoo, bath soap, toilet paper, and paper towels that you can donate to our senior members of the community. Monetary donations are also needed by mailing them to 1009 North Lincoln Street in Fredericksburg, 78624, or donation selections of $10, $25, $100, and $250 can be made through their website at goldenhub.org. And let's see what's on the menu today. If you love Mexican food, you will definitely love this. Tamales and chili ranch-style beans, Spanish rice, cookie, and milk. Tomorrow's meal looks like it's going to be more German in flavor. Actually, tomorrow and Friday as well. Tomorrow they'll have stewed cabbage roll, sweet potatoes, green beans with tomato, applesauce, sweetbread, and milk. Friday, pork schnitzel, German potato salad, red cabbage, scalloped apples, Bavarian roll, and milk. Golden Hub's phone number is 830-997-7131. Their address is 1009 North Lincoln Street, right here in Fredericksburg, Texas, and they're online at goldenhub.org.
Lochte Feed and General Store will be open regular business hours, and they do understand your concerns, so they are taking all the precautions to safely maintain your feed supply needs. Lochte's offering call-ahead orders for your
I have these headphones on backwards.
Needs, plus all your garden supplies.
Joining us today is Raul Dominguez.
And delivery options available.
He used to work at the Express News. I got to shadow him for some football games.
They have no shortages or delayed deliveries. Call Lochte Feed and General Store at 830.
Raul, I could be reading you wrong, but you struck me as a strong, silent type.
830-997-2256.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Yes, it's time for the law enforcement report. We'll see what the police and sheriff's office have been up to. Fredericksburg Police Department, April the 7th, responded to 43 calls for service and made 5 traffic stops. This included 4 animal calls, 1 civil dispute, 1 criminal trespass, 1 disturbance, 1 follow-up, 26 calls for other, 1 ordinance violation, 3 public relations calls, 2 suspicious other activity calls, 1 suspicious vehicle, 1 traffic hazard other, one traffic hazard involving a jaywalker. Please be careful when doing that because drivers have to be especially vigilant. A few years ago, I digress. And then again, the police made 5 traffic stops. The police department arrested one person that was for public intoxication and prohibit substance in correction facility. For the Gillespie County Sheriff's Office for April the 7th, they responded to 3 alarms, 4 animal calls, 1 follow-up, 1 mental commit, 1 prisoner transport, 59 special assignments, 5 calls for suspicious activity, 1 theft, 1 traffic hazard, 2 calls regarding welfare concern, and as of April the 7th, there were 51 inmates in the Gillespie County Jail. And everybody in the county was on their best behavior yesterday because nobody was arrested and no citations were issued. Looks like everyone's following the social distancing and staying at home. Good job.
Lofty Feed and General Store will be open regular business hours, and they do understand your concerns, so they are taking all the precautions to safely maintain your feed supply needs. Lofty's offering call-ahead orders for your pet food, birdseed, and livestock needs, plus all your garden supplies. With free curbside pickup, and
we're also joined by
available,
downtown
Lofty
Christy
can help keep you
Brown.
stocked with the supplies you need. They have no shortages or delayed deliveries. Call Lofty Feed and General Store at 830-997-2256.
How you doing, Christy?
That's 830-997-2256.
In local news, due to laboratory errors, Gillespie County is reporting a correction to their COVID case count. The local case count has been reduced from 3 to 1. This was due to 2 tests that turned out to be false positives. The other local counties' counts, from what I can tell, remain the same. Gillespie County Judge Mark Strayer commends the citizens of Gillespie County as their actions in following CDC recommendations and maintaining social distancing has been instrumental in keeping the spread of COVID-19 virus to a minimum. And again, as a caution, please limit your travel. This is not the time to go anywhere. This is time to stay put and wait until we get the all clear. A lot of the local Hill Country COVID cases have been people who decided to travel elsewhere, and so that's that. On Monday night, the Fredericksburg City Council held a regular meeting via Zoom and through live feeds due to COVID concerns. At the end of the meeting, they announced they will do this indefinitely until the virus is neutralized. Fredericksburg Fire Department Chief Lynn Bazell updated the council regarding the latest on COVID-19. He said, social distancing is the only medication that can slow this virus down. Vaccines and medications take time. He urged residents to avoid close contact, stay clean, limit travel, and warned them that COVID-19 spreads by droplets. There's light at the end of the tunnel, but we must still be careful, Bazell said. Regarding the annexation of 91.43 acres in Gillespie County along the south side of West Live Oak and extending from east of Post Oak Road to west of Smokehouse Road, the council agreed on 2 measures. 1, the institution of annexation proceedings, and 2, approving an annexation agreement with CSE Commercial Real Estate. Council members also approved moving the general election for mayor and council members from May the 2nd to November the 3rd. In a move designed to help local businesses deal with COVID's economic slowdown, the council members approved extending the payment deadline of the first quarter 2020 hotel occupancy tax. Interest and penalties are to be waived for 90 days. In a move that will save the city nearly $250,000 in this year's budget, council members voted to delay the CXT concrete building restrooms and shower project at Lady Bird Johnson Municipal Park. The trustees also voted to shut down Lady Bird Johnson Municipal Golf Course along with the dog park. The city is still working on bond projects, but that's because funds allocated for bonds must be spent as such. Penny McBride, Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce president, was on Your Voice on Tuesday. She spoke about how the COVID-19 crisis is impacting Gillespie County's local business community.
It's safe to say that every business in Gillespie County has been impacted, every single business. And so we know that our tourism-related businesses were the first to hit. The closure of restaurants and bars, massage, personal services companies, gyms, all of those kinds of businesses began much earlier in March, and so they have been closed except
Also
for,
joining us, my friend Bob Jackson. Bob, how's life in College Station?
For restaurants. So those businesses have been feeling the pinch for a few weeks longer than everyone else. And then we have the
By the way, the scratching, the rubbing on my nose I do, it's allergies. I've always had them and unfortunately always will. Also joining us, Herb Taylor. Yes, so where I cut my hair, I didn't want to spend $20 on a barber, so I cut it myself. I actually need to trim the sides.
But then also the downstream effect.
It doesn't look the best, but I figure that Chinese proverb, failure is the mother of success.
Or maybe they're struggling with staffing issue because employees are having to take care of their kids. The schools are closed. So there's a whole host of challenges that they've been impacted by.
McBride then discussed what businesses can do to take advantage of financial programs such as the government stimulus package.
I do, and actually there's some stipulations about which ones you use. You can use both of them, but you have to fold one into the other. So kind of let's start from the top. The big package that Congress passed, that that $2 trillion that you referenced earlier, is called the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security, or that's CARES for short. And the part that small business owners have particularly had their eye on within this package is $350 billion of funding that's been specifically earmarked to a program they're calling the Paycheck Protection Program, or you may have heard it in the news a lot being called the PPP. And this initiative is a 100% federally guaranteed loan to small businesses to maintain their payroll. But the important thing, and what's gotten a lot of interest from the small business community, is that these loans are forgivable, meaning you don't have to pay them back if you stay within the program guidelines, which are intended to keep people working. So the things you have to look for is how you use these funds to continue having people work for you, and the degree to which these are forgiven is based on keeping people working and avoiding certain kinds of reduction.
The Central Texas Food Bank out of Austin will be delivering 400 boxes of food to be distributed by drive-through at the First Baptist Church in Fredericksburg Friday morning, which is Good Friday, April the 10th. This will be a first-come, first basis drive into First Baptist Church from the Friendship Lane entrance to form one line. Please tune in to AM 910 KNAF Thursday morning, April 9th at 10 a.m. We will have Delia De La Cruz with the Good Samaritan Center on in a live phone interview. She will give us more information on this food donation to our community, and she will also provide a portion of her interview in Spanish. And we also have this announcement for you. Fredericksburg Independent School District cafeterias are opening their hearts to children 18 and under by providing 2 meals to go, breakfast and lunch, which can be picked up while remaining in your vehicle. The child does not have to be present in the vehicle at the time of pickup, and the child does not have to be enrolled at FISD. Only provide a copy of the proof that the child is within the your household or the school campus. Only provide a copy of proof that the child is within your household. For example, birth certificate, health insurance card. Both FBG primary and FBG middle school campuses offer this meal. The drive-through pickup from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. during regular school hours. Holidays excluded, such as Good Friday, April the 10th, and Monday, April the 13th. This service, both the breakfast and lunch meals are picked up during the time frame. FPS pickup is at the Horseshoe on South Adams Street, and FMS pickup is offered at the back of the school at the end of Orchard Street. Stonewall School is serving these 2 meals from 11 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. And we also have this note about an event that was coming up that's going to have to be postponed. This report regarding from the Schutzen Boone Club, the 2020 benefit post has been postponed due to circumstances beyond their control with the coronavirus. And in the best interest of everyone involved, it is better for us to err on the side of caution and unfortunately postpone the 2020 benefit fest that was scheduled for April 26 at the Bear Creek Range. They will be looking for a possible later date to schedule. They're hoping maybe for June at the earliest, but that just depends on how things go regarding orders from President Trump and Governor Abbott and how things go with the virus. So they're waiting on that. And that note is from Dennis Krenwelge, the president of the Bear Creek Shooting Club. And also, don't forget, the The Texas state parks right now are being closed due to what's going on with the coronavirus, and we'll see when they open back up again. Our time is 12:47. That's been local news on AM 910 KNAF, sponsored to you by Lochte Feed and General Store. I'm Richard Zowie. Coming up next, we'll look at weather, and then we'll head over to Farm and Ranch News. And Farm and Ranch News today is sponsored by Ray Plumbing.
Lochte Feed and General Store will